So I'm trying to make this video. My boy's fishing. He's not having any luck. We're at camp. I'm outside. And it has to do with, look, there I am in the screen. It has to do with ABS false activation. And I Googled the Scanner Danner channel on YouTube, and I was gonna start searching, and what do you know, he put it right in his thumbnails. So there's me holding a piece of paper about a car that is just an inside joke, really. Said that he tried to diagnose it and he can't, and we had fun doing it on this series of videos when we did the lift kit on his Chevy. So I don't even have to search for it. I was gonna try to figure out how to do a link if anyone didn't see it, but sorry for all the shadows. But if you go to the Scanner Danner channel and just find my ugly face, looks like, does that mean it's at the 303 mark? I'm not sure. Or is that the one? Oh, that might not even be in the video. That might be the link. Whatever. So this is what my video is going to be about, because that car finally came in, or that Astro van. So I actually did two of them at the same time. So there's the introduction. So while I'm editing, I'm gonna have a fishing pole in the Youghiogheny River near the Laurel Highlands. If we catch something, I'll pause and get it. Okay, this one here, 2006, is that an 06? GMC Envoy, Denali.
Ready for the morning squirt?
Come on, man.
Huh?
I don't know what you're talking about, squirting and stuff. This one here has the ABS is going off, so most of you will know what's going on here anyway, but I always need to make more videos. I don't want to save data. I don't want that. Vehicle history. Got the 06 Envoy. Nick, I'm not filming you doing an oil change.
The exhaust and the skid plate.
There's Nick changing oil. Man, is that dirty? Look how dirty that is.
That's like 2,000 miles.
Running all over the cross member. Good thing you park in grass. Alright, so I'm under the ABS data display.
You just spent 5 minutes pulling in there.
I know. What's an XL? Gotta watch out for that Roadrunner in my rear view mirror. that, 74 maybe? 440. Not a Hemi. Alright, so the ABS goes off. Sometimes the traction light, I think, come on, but if you get down, you'll feel. You probably heard that. So the easiest way to figure out is if you have scan data. Of course, I have someone behind me. There's the ABS going off under 10 miles an hour. Is to just look at the wheel speed signals, and you can see the rear ones go up to 3, 4, then the right rear comes on at 5, and then the left front, so the right front comes on at 5, and then the left front doesn't come in till 6. So really it's both fronts, mostly my left front, but that's pretty much the easiest way to figure out which one's causing it. See how the left front is at 1 and the rest of them are at 5 or 6. So you can see there's my issue. So I'm gonna just pull both, and usually you can get away with just pulling the sensors out. We'll graph those and just show you the amplitude difference between one with a big air gap and one where it should be. So go back to the shop, pull it apart, as long as I don't wreck, and we'll get some footage of that. Alright, so I just have the ABS sensor back probe, and I'm looking at just AC voltage, and I had to go to 100 millivolt scale to even see it. And you can see every time the tone ring goes past the magnet, you know, I mean, it's kind of intermittent, but I'm only at 20 milliamps. I mean, that the computer can't see it. That's why, you know, it doesn't show up till I get, you know, up to a faster speed. And you can see when I go, you know, I don't know how fast I'm going, 5-6 miles an hour, then I'll go up to, you know, 200, maybe a half a volt. I want to say they don't really see under the 200 millivolt issue, but you can see when I get, the faster I get, the higher the amplitude gets, and I can get up to 200, and it's reading it there. So let's pull it apart and see what we can do. So these things are those 5 points I don't have, and it's all rotted out anyway, so I got an air chisel, and then, you know, where I put it, and I made a slot that my impact driver with my snap-on straight blade will fit in, so try to pull it out that way. So that worked. It came right out, Nick. Now if I can get the sensor out without breaking it. Thought Nick making all that noise. I think these are the kinds with the shims under them.
The shims.
The shims.
That's the problem.
Let's try.
Are you filming that?
Some of it. I'll edit it out, man. I can't get a good picture. Alright, so a little bit of persuasion and I didn't break it. don't know if that's showing up or not. The light is not making it nice. So I got that out. Still got plastic on it. I'll get it out of my way. There's a rivet holding the shim on these, and then the rest gets underneath. So a lot of times I'll just take the shim off. I may have to put it back on once I clean the rust. But I don't need the rivet anymore, so. There goes the rivet in the shim. And this is where the problem lies, all the rust built up around this area. So I have one of these arbors that a guy that used to work here ground down to nothing, grinding off a pad, and I was so mad about it.
That's nice.
But now it's nice, because then I can take these green roll-lock discs and run them down to like nothing, and it'll fit inside all these tight holes. So even though I have a new arbor piece, I don't ever use it.
You gotta.
So you just want to get down to the metal. Don't want to go too far, because this thing will take too much for sure. But if I ruin it, it just needed a hub anyway, Nick.
I know where you hide.
Yes, you do. So the next step is to just grab the sensor and see if when you put it down in the hole, I'm gonna lubricate that.
Is that my light?
That's your light. You left it over there. Well, yeah, because I had your nice one. You took it off of me and gave me that one. You're going to make sure whenever you put this back in, it doesn't bump the tone ring. And that's pretty easy to tell by once you put it in. Just put your finger on it and spin it. Come on, Nick! I'm talking to my fans!
Hold on, I got 24 more.
But even if I push down real hard, I'm not feeling the lump of the hitting the tone ring, so I think I'll be good.
Oh, that one had a little bit of black dust on it.
Uh-oh. Can't remember.
Oh, I knew he stripped them out when he put them on.
Who?
Father. Look at all that plastic. Look at them prints. Working with Clark, this works. So what you're saying is,
Don't do this at home. There, it's in. I don't feel it when I turn it. So let's graph it. Graph it. So I'm still hooked up over there. And if my battery didn't die, try to look at this thing. 1 millivolt. Not showing anything. I'm on the 500 millivolt scale. You turn it. Oh, it went up to. Where'd my graph go?
You're trying to get 32 tight.
Dude, I'm like over. I'm already too high. Am I going backwards? Can't go backwards. Why is it going up so high and I don't see it? How I don't see it because when I spin it real fast, I'm already going up to 300. I'm going off my scale. I gotta spin it really slow. It's not showing up. It's crazy, man. I had to switch to a 2-volt scale just to even see if it was going past my graph. So you can see, and then whenever I get fast, I'm going up to 1.5 volts now, easy. So I like quadruple my output. Even that's weird how it didn't show up at my 500 millivolts. So if I like it real slow, you can see it. But I'm going up to 200 like immediately, and if I go too fast, boom, I'm off the chart. So cool. That's it. That'll fix it. Do the other side and we'll drive it. Alright, so this is the side that didn't kick in until about 3 or 4 miles an hour, and if I turn it at, you know, just that pace, I'm not even showing up on the graph. I'm going to like 4 millivolts, but if I go a little bit faster, all of a sudden it jumps up to 100. So it's better than I had on the other side originally, but not quite where we were. So let's clean this one and be in business. Alright, so the right side, I tried to pull the sensor out and the sleeve stayed in there and the sensor broke coming out. So even spinning the thing in the car with the axle still bolted up, it was just, I don't know if you can see it lumping when I turn it, but I could feel the lump, so we just opted on all that rust. Just put a hub bearing sensor on the right side. So let's go see if the other stuff worked. All right, so sitting on the street, just gonna let off the brake, and they could all go up to 3 immediately. 4, my seatbelt's not on. 8, slow down easy. They all drop pretty much together. So the one I cleaned is working just as well as the new one, so good enough for me. Get up to speed, come down to a stop. No ABS activation. Cool. Alright, so this one's fixed. Thanks for watching, guys. Alright, so the day after I'm working on this anti-lock brakes, look what the cat drug in. This is the one, I think I was standing right about here when I had to run over and get that piece of paper and say, "Can I pick on you, Paul?" It was on Scanner Danner channel when we were doing the lift on his Silverado. And this is the car that Pete Latour said that Paul couldn't fix or something like that. So if I can find a link, if I can find a way to put that link on there at least, I will do it so you can see where the teasing began. But I've been waiting for what, months now for this to show up, and now it's here. So let's go for a quick drive. Alright, so breaking out the old tool because it had the right cable to put the multi-1 adapter on. And I wanted the black on A and the green on H. And you can see I have no communication. There is a power source here going to the battery, which I took off already because I'm going to go drive it. But the way these terminals, A was my top right, and it goes B, C, D, E, F, and then G is down below F, and then H is here. So that's the way it worked out. But no communication, like both of us knew. So had to try one more time, had to document it to make sure I didn't do something wrong. So we'll drive this car, and it's gonna do the same thing the other one did, but this one's a little bit more violent. Converter heat shields. That's pretty bad. So that was at 3 miles an hour. Didn't do it that time. I didn't get up fast enough, I guess. Do a light stop. And you go like an extra 10 feet. So this one here we're gonna live graph as well. So enjoy the green grass. So that's the perfect time to put all this in the video. Whoa, almost went through the intersection. We all know Scanner Danner could fix this thing. It's just having a lift and being able to do it and really taking it to school. How many 95s are out there? You know, his students are paying for, look, I just put that strip on yesterday. Don't tell anybody. But his, in that, but his students are paying for newer technology, not 95 Astro van ABSs, so taking it to school even probably isn't a great option, so I have it. Alright, so this one here, this one has a new hub on it, and I'm graphed into, just like the other one. If I spin it with my pry bar, you can see I'm going all the way off the chart on 200 millivolts. We'll go to my 1 volt scale, and you can see, and if I go just not even really fast, I'm going up to, you know, where am I going up? Almost 1 volt. So that's that side. Let's go to the other side. Let's go to the 500 millivolt scale and see if I should cross that. Yeah, I go right off the line. So just, and you can see same thing as the other one. If you go slow, you can see the little teeth go by, but it very easily goes up past a 1/2 volt. So. Alright, so here's the passenger side. I'm graphed into the sensor. Oh, where's my little pry bar? Got my pry bar. So, twist my wires all up. And you can see it works because it did pick up, but even going at the speed I was going before, I'm only making it to 200 millivolts, so it's half. You know, you can still see the humps, but they're not quite as pronounced. So this side definitely has an air gap issue. So I believe he got me a sensor. I could probably clean this one too, but we'll see. Alright, so this one's buried behind the backing plate. So I think it might have been a 15 millimeter, but it rounded off and I'm pounding a 14 millimeter on. Don't tell Matt, the snap-on guy. I got one out. So get that out and then we would be able to see the sensor. Rusty cars here in PA. Nothing's the size it used to be. Oh. See if I can break that one. It wants to come out. Huh. Victory. And the same thing. And these ones are like really bad, so. I don't know if you can see how rotted that really is, but when I gotta chisel stuff away like that because he didn't. What do you need? Yeah, it's over here. I'll usually pack the hole with bearing grease. Because I don't want this stuff falling down in there, but just to kind of see where my baseline is as far as clean metal. Really, it just needs a new hub, but we should be able to buy him some time. I don't even think I'll need his new sensor. I'm down to the regular metal. And there's a little bit down here. Whatever. Give that a shot. And you can scoop all your dirt out. Didn't go down in the hole. Grab his sensor. Make sure nothing is stuck on the top, like all the rust that was holding it up in the first place. Hopefully that does it. I'm not going to put the rotor back on just yet. We'll graph it. See if that doubled my AC voltage, and if so, I'll hand him a sensor back and charge him whatever the boss is going to charge. That'll be it. Alright. So that's together. Don't have anything else on yet. I think I'm still hooked up here. Still hooked up. Get my pry bar. See what this does now. Oh yeah, I can go, not even going fast, I doubled it, going off the chart. Now I'm up to, just like the last time, going over a half a volt, the wrong way. So I can get me in the, just turning it like that, 7/10 of a volt, so hopefully it wasn't wiggling too much here. That's working real nice. So give that a shot, see what happens. Yeah, here goes the test. I got up to 8 miles an hour just coming out of the lot. Hey, it didn't go off. I think that's when it said it did the self-test. I'll have to go back and read that. But we'll at least get up to where we were before, like 13, 14 miles an hour. Come down to a stop. Hey, it works. Nice. So now I can drive it normally. So this, I guess that's it for both of them. So once again, thanks for watching. Oh yeah, still on the test drive. And I forgot to say, see Paul, that wasn't that hard. Thanks guys.